Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today is October 26th of 2022. It's Wednesday. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit or 9 degrees Celsius right now at 7:15 in the evening. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the dead. I can't say the ugly because that's a film. So first I'm going to show you my Pelargonium xerophyton. Remember I showed you the flower? Well, it's still hanging in there. It's starting to get yellow leaves, probably going dormant for the winter because from November on you're not supposed to water, but I gave it some water today, but it's still growing good. And now remember the cuttings. So that's the good. Here's another cutting. There's a cutting that's starting to grow. And see with these, the thick stem, you got an instant mini bonsai. Look at a little leaf starting to grow on that one. And yes, I do spritz them with water. And here's another one. You got the new growth there. See it? Not too bad. Now, the let's see, here it is. Zarcocalud Vanderwrightia, something like that. I know I pronounced it all goofed up. So, this is the bottle bush. And the flowers in this crazy fall weather. Look at that thing. And look at how it's growing. Now, it's facing the window this way. So, this was the front. Now, that's the front because it's by the window. So, the flower's turning that way. I don't want it to fall off. But you can see how this grows. Now, I know Jay is supposed to try one of these. It's also called a Bushman's Candle, probably because of the flower. But it's like a white with a little pinkish hue in the middle of the flower. I don't know if you can see it. But that's one of your rewards when you try something different. I know it looks like a inverse taper there, but that's the way they grow. Fat on the top and skinny on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe it'll thicken up a little later. But it's got thorns, but look how nice it is. So we're going to hope we can pull it through the winter. Here's another good one. That's the Brachyscyon rupestris, but the bottle tree. Now, I thought it wasn't going to make it because of the way the leaves were, but look, it's starting to grow in the basement with low light. Amazing. Whatever the light comes in through the window. Now, the bad is the Bahama berry. I don't know if it's dead, but after the repotting, looks like it's deader than a doornail. I don't know, everything fell off, even though it's got water. Because you can use the stick method and stick it in, come out, and it's still moist down there. So they say if it dries out, it dies, but it's not. It's not dry. So I don't know what's going on. We just did that light potting, and I can still see some green over here a little bit, but we'll see what happens. But I got another one on order, and when that comes in, we'll do something different. But let's hope that thing grows. Now the dead, I know it's going to drop to about, what did they say? About 10 degrees tonight. So, but here's some of the dead. I think they're dead. I don't know. Well, these I know for sure are dead. Right here. Sometimes the cuttings work, sometimes they don't. I mean, nothing grew on it, and I just used sand on that one. And then for the bottle bush, from the top, I did the cutting, nothing grew on there. But we tried. I can't remember my little cactus, but you can see it's starting to leaf out. It's got a nice trunk right there. You can see how it leaves out with the nice colors, and then they turn to green. So that'll make a nice little bonsai tree. You start out slow. Start out young. Here's the other one. I think it's a Periskia. I forget now. Don't grow old, but it's starting to leaf out, so it's starting to grow. You can see the nice color on it. And you got a nice little trunk there. The dead, well, right now I got, well, you'll know what it is when you see it. My brain is dead today, I don't know. But this is, don't tell me. I can't think. My brain is dead today, but it's growing. A lot of dead ones here. Now this was the henna. Whoops, there it is. Those cuttings didn't take. But my henna is still growing. I can't believe it. There's another henna that didn't take. But I think I got one out of all of these that's starting to take. It's still got some green on it. And if I pull it, if I tug it, it's solid. Where these are loose. These are loose, but this one's not. So maybe we got one survivor out of all of them. But hey, what the heck. Then the geranium cuttings didn't take that well. So I got some more geranium. So if the cold doesn't kill them, I'll try some more, because this has nothing. Nothing at all. So I'll try something different. I'll take maybe a healthier cutting with a thicker trunk and see what we get on it. Hey, but if you don't succeed, you try again. Here's another one. No roots, nothing. Whoops. No roots or nothing. It's a geranium. I can smell it. But we try. That's all you can do is try. And the ginkgo is still there. I don't know if it's going to root, but I ain't giving up hope on it. Still nice and wet. I know I got a little tug on it. So maybe there's a little bit of root starting. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And let's see what else. My Premnas. There's some rooting here, like I showed you before. So they're still good. And I know Jay from Blue Jay Bonsai got a couple of nice ones, so that's going to be good. Jay, try out some of the cuttings and root them. This is just in torpedo sand, and the drainage hole's on the bottom. I just let it sit in the water there. Let's see what else. I think that's about it. So I'm getting some seeds in from Africa, because that's the only place I could find it, and that's from Ronan Bonsai, because he suggested that one, and I got those seeds, so I'll give them a try. So when they come in, we'll plant them and see what they turn out to be. So, you know, if you fail, don't give up. Look, I don't know if this is gonna grow or not. I don't have my shears here, my good ones, so I got these old ones here. So let's see. I lost a spring on this. Let's see if there's anything green on here. Yep, there's green. So maybe it'll pull through. Maybe it's just a transition from all that travel. I should have waited. But hey, what are you going to do? You can always try. Stick it in there. Maybe it'll root. Maybe it won't. So we'll see what happens. So give it a shot. Don't worry about it. Give it a shot. And you can always better yourself. Don't give up. I mean, hey, what are you going to do? We're going to get the other one in. We're going to see what's going to happen. Maybe this will come back. It's still green. I missed it and everything, but let's see what happens. But don't forget, this is a real cool one. I like this Pelargonium. Look how nice the trunk is. Let me take this out. You can see. And that you get from Planet Desert. And it's not expensive. But it's got a cool trunk on it. And Jay, if you get it, you and Zin from Maybe Bonsai, look how they grow. They grow nice. I mean, you can't bend them, but you got to use the clip and grow method. Cut it and let it grow this way or that way, whatever way you want whatever facing node. If you cut it here, it's going to grow that way. If you cut it on this side, it's going to go that way. But hey, you reward it with flowers. Sometimes in the dead of winter, these flower again. So I'm babbling on like a nut. Don't forget, Halloween, get your black lipstick. It'll look like tree paste. And this way here, if somebody says, oh, you're using tree paste? Yeah, I paid $10 a tube. Well, you get this for one. My sister get it for two for $1. So I got 2 of them. So have a good night. Today's Wednesday. What can we do on Wednesday? You can put on some old time radio and listen to some old westerns with Gunsmoke. Listen to the Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. The Lone Ranger. Back in the, let's go back to yesteryear. But try something different. Listen to some old western songs like the Sons of the Pioneers. They were great. Tumblin' Tumbleweed. Ghost Riders in the Sky. That's a classic. I love that song. So if you never heard it, search on YouTube for the Sons of the Pioneers. Play Ghost Riders in the Sky. And if you can't find the Sons of the Pioneers, try Johnny Cash. He also does a good song on that. So you take care, everybody. Have a good night. Cup of tea. And long day. Gotta go relax. So don't be afraid to try. And if somebody criticizes you, listen. It might be good. It might be bad. But you're your own creation. I mean, you're the creator of your little tree. If you like it that way, hey, you like it that way. No, 10,000 people can say, I don't like it. But if you like it, too bad for them. You like it. That's your creation. So don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to do anything. You take care, everybody. Going up and have a cup of tea. Kevin's over here on the chair. Let's see if you can see him. The place is a mess. Let's see, Kevin. There he is. He's cleaning himself off. He's a nut. And the tangler came back, so I got to untangle the cord. Kevin, you got to watch for the tangler for me. I don't know what the heck happens. Every time I wrap it up real nice, it comes back tangled. So, take care, everybody. Have a good night. Video, I don't want to be too long. I need you guys to get some sleep. Take care.